Well, it's a lovely 14 degrees, 13 mile an hour westerly. Heading up for my first sail up to Bargate, Surlingham, to see how far we go. It's a bit blustery for my first day out, but got to give it a try. She's nearly ready. Just got to get out on the river, chug the mud weight out and lace up the mainsail. Right, reversing out, just a bit easier today with the wind the way it was. And we'll be on the main river shortly, and I shall drop the mud weight. First sail. I haven't got the foresail out yet because it is actually very windy. Wow, that was double hectic. I managed to find some lee in the trees behind me so that I could sort out a tangle at the top of the sails. But they're not set great. That crease is annoying me, but I'm on my own. So sometimes you just have to make compromises. You can hear the prop turning. Going like stink. Quite hard work. Sailed all the way from Hardley to Bargate Broad in 90 minutes. That's a new record for me. Flippin' heck, that was quick. It's great to be on Bargate. Absolute chaos below decks. It was a lot windier than I thought. I need to get everything shipshape. Roof's going up a bit lopsided. We'll soon remedy that. absolutely gorgeous evening. Time for a little boat tour. Cockpit's all set up. Beds are all been cleaned, ready. Thank you to my lovely wife. Everything's been cleaned and scrubbed down. Just got to put my towel, just got to put a curtain up here. Bed's made, super cozy. And look at the view. Absolutely stunning. The great thing about being on a mud weight this time of year, well, any time of year, is that the boat sits pointing towards the wind, and where I'm sitting, I'm in the lee of the wind, and whilst it's only 10 degrees outside, I'm sitting outside in a t-shirt and it's lovely and warm. It's absolutely glorious. "7 p.m. It's glorious. Mid-April. Some chicken stew while the grebes are all flirting with each other. That's better than Coronation Street. Well, it's 7:45 in the evening. I've got the awning completely over the top now because the damp's starting to come down, which is what you'd expect, I guess, this time of year. But for an April, mid-April sail, first day out on the boat and an overnighter, it has been absolutely wonderful. Probably going to be cold tonight. I think the forecast is about 7 degrees outside, so I'll definitely have a woolly hat on. Just waiting for a sunset. Hopefully we get one, a nice one. Well, it's about 8:30 in the evening. Starting to get quite cold now, so I'm going to have an early night. It looks a lot lighter on the camera for some reason than it actually is outside. Anyway, it's been a wonderful day. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Here's to a peaceful night's sleep. Good night. Morning. Well, slept really well, like a baby as always on the boat. Temperature dropped to 11 degrees inside the boat. It was about 6 or 7 outside, so it wasn't too bad. Slept in my trusty sailing hat to keep my head warm. Didn't wake up once. I've got my heater on this morning. Forecast was sunshine, which I need to dry the condensation off the boat cover. But you can see there's plenty of that at the moment. But the heater's on. I've had a coffee. I'm just sitting here listening to the birds. It's a nice relaxing way to start a day. Well, sun's trying to get through. This is the condensation I need to get dried off. I'll get a cloth over that shortly. But here we are. Lovely morning. Scrambled eggs with some chopped up bacon and sausages. Cracking. Right, I've just lifted the mud weight. It's absolutely covered in mud, so I've just got it hanging just below the water line. Just sailing. I'm going to get into the middle, get head to wind. Hopefully the mud weight will be clean by then, and I can set off, get the foresail open up. Okay, we've got the foresail up. Not looking too bad. We're heading over there, back down the main river. That's the Wherry graveyard. You can see, I think it's a tabernacle. Anyway, goodbye Bargate. Looks like we're sailing in and out of Bargate, which is an absolute luxury. Moving for free. So I reckon the channel up to Bargate is probably about 20 foot wide at its narrowest. So it's a tight sail, but always exciting, apart from today where it's very peaceful and quiet. But the wind interferes with the trees, sorry, interfere with the wind. So fortunately the tide is still going out, so that's pushing me along a little bit. Yeah, very pleasant. It's always nice to move quietly without the engine. There's Brundle. This wind has just picked up nicely as I come round the corner. I'm going to have to put the phone down and adjust my sails though. Coldham Hall. Beautiful. Yeah, this is more my kind of wind, about 10 mile an hour, 8 to 10 mile an hour. Much more relaxing for the gentleman sailor. And the sun's come out. Wonderful. That, my friends, was a bittern. I hope I picked it up. Well, sailing's been great so far. Now coming up to Buckingham Ferry. Wind's dropped to about 8 mile an hour. But it's perfect. Sun's on my back. I've had to put a couple of tacks in, but nothing too strenuous. Well, we've got a wonderful sail home. It's been a terrific overnight stay. Absolutely loved it. First overnight of the season. I hope you've enjoyed the trip. See you next time.